SYLVEON is the best Trick Room Pokemon, and it's not even close. And when you put this absolute monster on a team that has a guaranteed Trick Room setup, with an Armor Tail for a draft that can live a 252 Adamant Kowtow Cleave from King Gambit, and put it alongside not one, not two, but 3 Trick Room sweepers in Mega Blastoise, TORKOAL, and SYLVEON, who all cover for each other's weaknesses, you have a team that can instantly end games within 2 turns. I genuinely don't think it's possible to make a better Trick Room team than this. But tomorrow I am going to try to make a Trick Room team that has 4 Trick Room sweepers. So if you want to see that, subscribe with notifications on, like the video, and if you're feeling extra generous, hype the video so we can hopefully reach 5,000 subscribers. Now with that being said, there is no other Trick Room team that is this safe and this easy to use. So enough yapping, let's break this team down. And here is the best Trick Room team in Pokemon Champions, and it's actually a hybrid team. Our quote-unquote fast mode is literally just Sneasler, and he is there because, as you'll see in this video, he helps us against other hard Trick Room matchups to make sure that we never lose to any other Trick Room team, including that Mega Drampa team that's been going around with Oranguru and Struck. Now your core 4 with this team are Farigiraf, Blastoise, TORKOAL, and SYLVEON. Your main lead most games is going to be Farigiraf and Blastoise, and your only goal with that lead is to get Trick Room up. Now between the ability Armor Tail blocking all priority moves like Fake Out, Talonflame, Gale Wings, any type of priority moves, and the fact that we're specifically built to live a 252 Adamant Black Glasses Kowtow Cleave from King Gambit, setting up Trick Room is relatively easy. The only Pokemon that can consistently one-shot Farigiraf is 252 Adamant Mega Tyranitar knockoff, and maybe like an X-Scissor from Cleavor, which is exactly why we run Blastoise in the lead. Blastoise, as you can see, has Fake Out. So your most common opening turn is going to be Trick Room in Mega Evolve Fake Out. Now don't get me wrong, that is not the only thing you can do. As you can see, we have Protect on Farigiraf. So if you think that they're going to double into Farigiraf, which a lot of people do, and you have a situation where Blastoise can actually get a KO, like for example if they lead 2 ghost types like Basculegion, Frostlass, that is a very common lead, what you can do instead is Protect Farigiraf and Dark Pulse into their Basculegion, getting a KO before you even set up Trick Room. Now the great thing about this triple Pokemon sweeper setup is Blastoise can literally go in there and get 0 value other than setting up Trick Room, and the insane duo of Charcoal, TORKOAL, and Fairy Feather SYLVEON can quite literally 2v4 almost every team in the format. And it genuinely makes sense if you think about it. Everybody that TORKOAL struggles against, for example dragons like Garchomp and Dragonite, SYLVEON can handle with ease. And everybody that SYLVEON struggles against, for example Archaludon, King Gambit, even Aegislash, TORKOAL can handle with ease, which makes for a beautiful synergy because you genuinely don't care if your first 2 Pokemon get knocked out once Trick Room is set up. You honestly want that to happen most times. Now unfortunately, Mega Blastoise is a very good, very beefy boy. So in a lot of these games today, he is going to be getting insane value, so I won't be able to show off SYLVEON as much as I would like, but just know that a Fairy Feather Hyper Voice with no Calm Mind boost does 50% to even the tankiest mons in the format. I'm talking Mega Kangaskhan, Milotic, even the quote-unquote Wall Aggron. But yeah, I'm gonna quit gassing this team. I'm gonna let the gameplay do the talking for me. But to finish it off, we have Sinistcha in here just in case you want some extra healing, or if they have a very bulky water type like a Mega Blastoise Mirror. And honestly, my Sinistcha has a lot of special attack investment, so he is kind of a sweep on his own. He does a lot more damage than people expect, so it catches people off guard. And like I said before, Focus Sash Sneasler is there to handle all hard Trick Room matchups. If you don't understand how, then I'm gonna show you in the gameplay. So let's go ahead and hop into him. Alright y'all, the first look at one of the easiest Trick Room teams to pilot ever. This first game, I'm not even gonna try and counter their team. Obviously they have Mega Charizard Y, they probably have Mega Scovillain, and they have a really threatening offensive core of Charizard and Garchomp. But the great thing about this team is even if you're not really good at the pre-selection screen like I wasn't when I first started, you can just start your core 4, which is Farigiraf, Blastoise, TORKOAL, and SYLVEON. Farigiraf and Blastoise, if you fake out the right person, is a nearly guaranteed Trick Room setup, and TORKOAL and SYLVEON actually cover each other's weaknesses really well. TORKOAL can handle all the steel types that SYLVEON struggles with, and SYLVEON can handle all the dragon types like Dragonite and Garchomp that TORKOAL struggles with. So yeah, I haven't been playing ranked because the new season comes out in 6 days, but I'm pretty sure ranked is going to feel really easy after that online tournament now. And yeah, I figured either this or Charizard and Garchomp is going to be the lead. Okay, this is going to be really easy. Literally all we have to do is click Trick Room, and then we're going to Mega Evolve Fake Out into Aerodactyl. The reason we're going into Aerodactyl is because he is most likely to click Rock Slide, whereas Garchomp is probably going to click Earthquake, and Earthquake's going to do more damage, but Rock Slide can make us flinch and not set up our Trick Room. And if y'all watch my videos, you know that Rock Slide is like a 90% chance to flinch against me. So we're not going to take the chance. We're just going to take the damage. It doesn't matter. We have our main sweepers of Sylveon and TORKOAL in the back. But the good thing about this team is that unlike normal Trick Room teams where it's only 2 sweepers, we have 3 sweepers in the fact that we have Blastoise. Yep, Earthquake comes out. I literally called that perfectly. It was most likely Rock Slide Earthquake just to stop our Trick Room. A lot of people rely on luck to stop Trick Room. It's really annoying. So yeah, I'm glad we made this play. Trick Room goes up. And now the game is basically over. In this position, if I was in a tournament or something, I'd be a little weird that Aerodactyl has Wide Guard, but most Aerodactyls now are running Rock Slide, Dual Wing Beat, Protect, and Tailwind. So that means there is no reason we can't Helping Hand Water Spout here. Plus, if he does Wide Guard, it gives us a lot of good information for Sylveon and TORKOAL. So yeah, Helping Hand comes out. I'm guessing there's a Protect coming out. Either that or a Wide Guard. Let's see. It is Wide Guard. Okay, so he showed us Wide Guard. That's perfectly fine. He's just going to hit us with another Earthquake. Again, I'm no longer going to make the read that they have Wide Guard until they show me. It's fine if they do this. All he's going to do is Earthquake. The good news is when he Wide Guards, obviously one Pokemon can't attack anymore. And yeah, this Earthquake's not going to do anything except take us out of Water Spout range. Now, this might be an obvious read for my opponent, but all I want to do now is get rid of the Aerodactyl. Sylveon can one-shot Garchomp, so I'm not worried about Garchomp at all once these Pokemon go down. All I'm worried about is this Wide Guard. So yeah, Wide Guard comes out. Okay, good. He's just spamming Wide Guard. I don't know why he would do that. I literally can't click Water Spout anymore, but yeah, Psychic comes out. Again, I wouldn't make hard reads if your opponent has Wide Guard or not. I would just do the move and just see what happens, because look, now their Wide Guard Pokemon's down. One of our Pokemon or both of our Pokemon's gonna go down. Honestly, I hope both of these are gonna go down. Oh, never mind. We got a Citrus Berry range because Aerodactyl went down, no one nerfed. So hopefully Blastoise goes down at least. Neither goes down. Okay, that sucks. The reason I wanted him to go down is because then I could have sent in Sylveon and then this game would have just been over already. The power of Sylveon is insane, but it's okay. At least now I get to show you what you should do in scenarios like this. So yeah, in this scenario, I'm gonna protect Faridrap and I'm gonna Aura Sphere into Kingambit. He's most likely gonna protect, but I also think he wants to get rid of Faridrap. Yeah, protect. Yeah, I figured. But this way we keep Faridrap alive and we get to go into TORKOAL with no protect on Kingambit, which is perfectly fine. We can eat an Earthquake on TORKOAL. That's honestly fine. As long as we get Kingambit down, this game gets a lot easier. And Garchomp can do literally nothing to Sylveon, so even if we're not in Trick Room, we'll just absolutely dominate. So yeah, TORKOAL comes out. All we're gonna do is Helping Hand Eruption. I don't really care what he does. He's probably gonna Earthquake and switch, if I had to guess. He obviously can't Sucker Punch because Armor Tail's on the field. Ideally, we would have won against a team that would have KO'd Blastoise on turn 1 or turn 2, so we didn't have to go into a scenario like this, but we're still fine with or without Trick Room. He went for the double protect. Yeah, he realizes that he's pinned here. That's fine. You just gotta play your outs. Garchomp actually has protect. I was not expecting that, to be honest. I was expecting to get a lot of damage on Garchomp, but again, we have Sylveon. I'm not really worried about it. What we could do here is try and set up Trick Room and protect TORKOAL. Yeah, he just goes down instantly. But yeah, we could try and reset Trick Room and set up Eruption, and if Trick Room falls down, depending on his last mon, we still should be fine. Let's see what his last mon is. It's his Mega, right? He hasn't Mega'd yet. Oh, it's Mega Skullville. Yeah, we're completely fine, bro. Yeah, okay, so literally all we're gonna do is we're gonna Trick Room protect. He's most likely going to Leech Seed, or he's gonna attack into TORKOAL just for some damage. Maybe Leech Seed TORKOAL. I don't think Earthquake kills for a draft, but again, even if it does, we don't need Trick Room anymore. That's the beautiful thing about this team is we have so many type coverages that it's really hard for them to be able to one-shot our Pokemon even outside of Trick Room. So we don't actually need Trick Room. Yeah, Spicy Extract. Oh, his attack rose. Okay, his defense fell. Okay, so yeah, this is gonna, and then White. Okay, I've never seen Spicy Extract Scovillain. So yeah, now this Earthquake is gonna KO for a draft again. Doesn't really matter. Oh, bro, he KO'd his own Pokemon. Oh, never do that. Please never do that. Bro, he hasn't even seen my last. He's actually gonna regret that so much when he sees this. Sylveon cannot go down to Garchomp. So yeah, not even an ideal first game because Blastoise lived too long, and you see like how problematic this team is. We didn't even try and counter his lineup at all. We didn't care what he was running. It's just that this lineup has too many type coverages. You can't account for everything. Yeah, Hyper Voice absolutely destroys Garchomp, and I think an up 1 Earthquake does kill TORKOAL. But yeah, Sylveon toughed it out even though it was up 1. Sylveon's a pretty beefy mon. I know it's more specially beefy, but it's still a pretty beefy mon, and yeah, Hyper Voice, automatic KO every single time. Don't even need a Calm Mind. So yeah, GG's. He should not have KO'd his own Pokemon before seeing my last one. And yeah, not even an ideal scenario because Blastoise lived too long, but bro, we're gonna run up a crazy win streak today. All right, he's running a hard Trick Room team. Okay, this is a little more annoying because I hate playing these mirror matches, but the good news is we have an answer for hard Trick Room. So if he wants Trick Room, we're gonna deny Trick Room. Even though we want Trick Room as well, we're gonna make him use one of his support Pokemon, so like Sinistcha or Oranguru, who Blastoise has a Dark Pulse into both of them, so he can destroy them both. And we're just gonna go Sneasler. So whoever his Trick Room on is, we're literally just gonna double into it. And then in the back, we'll go TORKOAL Sylveon, so if he does get up Trick Room, it is still perfectly fine. We have a down speed TORKOAL and a down speed Sylveon. At worst, we're gonna speed tie with his TORKOAL and his Sylveon. So yeah, whenever you're in a hard Trick Room matchup, you wanna bait them into setting up Trick Room by going your fast mons. And if they don't set up Trick Room, then they're gonna be absolutely screwed because Sneasler can one-shot Sylveon, unless it's built with like 20 defense EVs, which nobody's doing. Yeah, so yeah, I love this team, bro. It's barely anything thinking, okay, the problem with doubling into his Pokemon here is that it might just be Instruct Hyper Voice. And if it's Instruct Hyper Voice, I'm not sure about Drampa's speed tier, but I don't think that'd be a good thing. So honestly, we could just double into Drampa, but if he protect Trick Rooms, then that's really bad. But you know what? I just realized I don't have to play these games because I'm just going to Dark Pulse into Oranguru and close combat into Oranguru, and he won't be able to get the Instruct off, so it won't matter. So if we eat a Hyper Voice, cool. You're not getting this Instruct or Trick Room off. Oranguru is just going to fall down. I doubt he protected Oranguru. Most of them don't even run protect. Oh, okay, I'm about to say, bro, I saw Grandpa protect. I was like, bro, that's got to be Oranguru. Okay, so Drampa protects, so yeah, we made the right call. And this game is just officially over at this point. Does he have Citrus Berry? If he has Citrus Berry, it might live. He doesn't. Okay, Dark Play. He has Dark Berry. I don't think that matters at 43%. Let's see. Oh, it did. Wow. Okay, Oranguru is the best. He used Psychic. Oh, no, brother. That's crazy. Okay, so Oranguru's tankier than I thought with that berry. He could have been in a really good spot if he just clicked Trick Room. The problem is we have Torkoal and Sylveon on the back, so even if he did, I wasn't really worried. Sylveon absolutely walls Drampa. Plus, we had Focus Sash on Sneasler, so if he Trick Roomed, I was literally just going to stay in with Sneasler and KO his Drampa. But yeah, now we just Dark Pulse into here and close combat into here, and I think that's just a double KO. I'm not sure how tanky Drampa is, but most of them just go HP instead of defense. Okay, you could withdraw Oranguru. He's completely useless from now on. You threw in Matcha Gotcha. That's still the same weakness, buddy, and you're Mega Evolve. I'm not sure if Drampa lives. Honestly, I've used this Pokemon a couple times, and he falls over to Sneaslers most times, so let's see. Close combat comes out, and yeah, he just completely falls over. There was nothing he could do. Again, if he Trick Roomed, we were in a great spot. He can't handle Torkoal, and he can't handle Sylveon with Drampa. That's the problem with Drampa. I saw someone comment, like, yo, can I use Drampa instead of Mega Blastoise? And I told them straight up, Drampa has a big special attack, but the fact that his stab is normal dragon is he gets walled by fairies, and he struggles with people like Torkoal. I'm gonna try and find a way to make Drampa work because I feel like his special attack is just so high. And yeah, he had Torkoal in the back. Okay, yeah, we would have won this game regardless if we got Trick Room up. It would have just been a game of, yo, is he gonna speed tie or not? But yeah, we're just gonna Dark Pulse into here, close combat into here. I really don't care what he does at this point. Again, we have Sylveon in the back. Neither of these Pokemon can affect Sylveon, so yeah, close combat comes out. Probably do like half health. Yeah, around half. That's what my Torkoal takes to Sneasler's 2. Dark Pulse comes out. He can't have the berry, so he's going down. And yeah, not only is this team trying to set up Trick Room, we are also very good against hard Trick Room as well. So I'm honestly waiting for a team where we have problems. Again, I really wish I was able to run this team in the tournament because, bro, I'm not scared of Milotic with this team. Sylveon can handle Milotic. I'm not scared of Garchomp, and I'm not scared of Dragonite because I have this monster, Sylveon, right here. I'm not really sure what matchups would be a problem. Oh, and he forfeited, but I'm trying to think. Maybe the Sun Mega where it's like Charizard and Venusaur, like that lead might be annoying because then you don't really know who to fake out on Blastoise. But if that was the lead, I'd probably just start Sneasler. And then the other one would just be that Mega Poison Rock type. I forget what its name is. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The one that looks like a laser of rocks, bro. But I haven't seen that Mega in forever. Honestly, we're just going to keep playing games until we run into a matchup that we don't like. Here, it looks like Sylveon is just going to do absolute pain. I don't know too much about the Decidueye. I don't think he has Fake Out. I know he has Triple Arrows, Leaf Blade. That's pretty much all I know about him. Tinkaton has Fake Out Mold Breaker, so we can Fake Out Pokemon through Armor Tail, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, if y'all don't know that, Mold Breaker ignores Pokemon's abilities, so keep that in mind when you see Tinkaton. She can actually Fake Out my Furidraft, which would be kind of bad. Do I want to lead Sneasler then? I kind of want to lead Sneasler, but I do also just want to set up this Trick Room. Honestly, if he leads a Fake Out Pokemon, we could just protect Furidraft and do something with Blastoise. I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, honestly, our safest play, if we think he's going to Fake Out, is just Fake Out into his other mon. He fakes out for a draft. Nothing happens, so that's fine. So yeah, we're just going to stick to our core 4. We're not going to try and read too much into it. If I was trying to read too much into it, I'd probably bring Sneasler here. Sinistra is more for when they have other bulky water types. Like if we play a Blastoise Mirror, I'll probably bring Sinistra. But yeah, for the most part, we abandon Sinistra now because we go 3 attackers instead of 2 supports and 2 attackers. And as I saw in the intro, this Sinistra is built way different than our other Sinistra. Okay, I wish I knew more about Decidueye because I don't know if he has a move that can KO for a draft. I doubt it though. Its typing is what, like grass fighting? Yeah, no, it can't. There's no way. So yeah, we're just gonna Trick Room. Once we Trick Room, he'll be under a lot of threat. Wait, actually, I just thought about this. Okay, yeah, we're gonna Trick Room and we're gonna Fake Out into Decidueye because Decidueye is a grass type. Obviously, it can destroy Blastoise. The only thing Talonflame can click here is Flare Blitz or Tailwind. And if it's Flare Blitz, it's not gonna do too much. If it's Tailwind, obviously that does not help him in the slightest. And the reason he can't click any flying moves is because Gale Wings gets protected by Armor Tail. So yeah, Fake Out comes out. We don't want him using a grass move. And what does he do? Flare Blitz. Yeah, that's the only move he can click right now. So yeah, honestly, he got rid of his own Gale Wing, so now he can click whatever move he wants. But I think that was the right play. I'm glad we found that. You want to take out anybody who can threaten Blastoise. So yeah, now it's just pretty much over. We can Psychic into this slot, and I'm pretty sure that KOs, and then we can just Water Spout just to cover it. Obviously, Water Spout is resisted by grass. Okay, he double protects us to see what we're doing. No Protect really doesn't do anything for him here. He's still gonna have to eat a full health Water Spout, so he's just scouting what we're doing. I doubt he can play into this. Let me make sure though, because I'm pretty sure he had King Gambit. He does have King Gambit. Okay, so technically he could play into this. I still think I have to cover it though. Yeah, I do. Honestly, he probably is going to switch in King Gambit. There's no reason to make a hard read though, because I could just destroy him next turn. Oh, he didn't withdraw. Okay, see, that's why we don't make the hard reads. Yeah, so Psychic comes out. Water Spout will finish him off. That's why we did both. Water Spout is obviously going to one-shot Talonflame. There's no chance it lives that. So yeah, full health Water Spout goes off. And bro, y'all see, this team just exerts a ton of pressure. I absolutely love this team. And the thing that's really cool about it is it's really beginner friendly. You really don't have to think too hard, because if you want to, you can just do the most linear thing every single time. The only thinking comes in when they have two Pokemon that can KO Blastoise, when they have a Pokemon that can KO for a draft and one that can KO Blastoise. Stuff like that is when you have to make a decision on what you're willing to sacrifice. More times than not, you're willing to sacrifice Blastoise, by the way. You just want Trick Room. So he has Garchomp, Tinkaton. Tinkaton does have Fake Out up. Sadly, we can't just like protect, because if we do that, then he gets a lot of pressure. So yeah, we're just gonna attack. If he fakes out Blastoise, who cares? We'll get some damage on Garchomp, and then the game's over because we have TORKOAL and SYLVEON in the back. So look at their lineup, okay? Garchomp walls TORKOAL and Tinkaton walls SYLVEON. But guess what? Tinkaton can't eat an Eruption and Garchomp can't eat a Hyper Voice. So yeah, TORKOAL SYLVEON is the greatest duo of all time in Trick Room. I don't know why more people aren't running it. But yeah, Play Rough comes out, so no Fake Out. I'm sad we couldn't show y'all Mold Breaker Fake Out because it's OP, but yeah, another forfeit, man. We're just destroying people. I'm telling you, bro, ever since the tournament, ranked is gonna feel so easy. I'm really glad we played that tournament, despite how day 3 went. If you haven't watched day 3, make sure to go watch. The video's right here on the screen. But yeah, no, we're on a 3-game streak. I haven't played ranked in like a week because of the tournament, and I decided to practice on Showdown for the tournament instead of in ranked because I didn't want to show people my team. So yeah, this is my first time in ranked, and we've been absolutely destroying. Okay, here we go. A weather matchup and Heliowith. Heliowith does counter Blastoise in the fact that we can't Water Spout, but it doesn't counter Blastoise in the fact that we have Aura Sphere. He has nothing that can stop Fake Outs. So yeah, for a draft, Blastoise, TORKOAL, SYLVEON, easiest read of all time. Bro, like, I'm telling you, this team is so linear, it's insane. I really hope y'all like this team because, bro, you can run up ranked crazy with this. I also hope that not too many of y'all run up ranked too crazy with this, because if you do, people are gonna start hard countering it like my other team. My original Trick Room team started getting hard countered by people with Mouse Hold and Gardevoir. Like, if they start Mouse Hold Gardevoir, it became impossible. But this team can handle Mouse Hold Gardevoir pretty well. It's still a troublesome matchup, so if you are trying to hard counter this team, just look into Mouse Hold, Follow Me, Super Fang, Feint, Protect, and Gardevoir, Calm Mind, Trick Room, Hyper Voice, and then either like Calm Mind or Psychic, whatever you want to run. But yeah, that team I'm honestly gonna make a video on because that team is also very strong. But my next video is actually gonna be about Mega Lopunny. People are sleeping on that Pokemon, bro. I swear you can do a lot of crazy things with Mega Lopunny, and I'm gonna make a Mega Lopunny Trick Room team for my next video, so that's gonna be pretty cool. So if that sounds interesting to you, make sure to subscribe with notifications on. Nice little 3-game win streak. We've only played 3 games today. Yeah, our rating was pretty low because we were in the tournament, but we should be easily 2100 just spamming this team. So honestly, we might just spam this team all day today, or after this video we might try the Mega Lopunny team just to have fun. Okay, so here it seems very easy. All we have to do is Trick Room, and we have a choice here. I could Fake Out into our Cowdon, or I could Aura Sphere in our Cowdon. I honestly don't know the speed tiers yet, so it could be slow Arcadon, it could be fast Arcadon, we don't know. And I already know that Garchomp can't do anything into us other than maybe Rock Slide, which would be annoying. But yeah, the only reason I want to Fake Out Arcadon here is because he might throw in Pelipper and Electro Shot. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. This is one of those unfortunate leads where you don't really know what they're going to do, but you just know that Garchomp can't really do much. If he Dragon Claws into Blastoise, that is his best play, so I can't just start spamming Water Spouts. But other than that, we should be fine. And again, TORKOAL, SYLVEON, into this matchup, just look at it, bro. TORKOAL can't do anything into Garchomp, SYLVEON can. SYLVEON can't do anything into Arcadon, TORKOAL can. I'm telling you that duo is undefeated. It's Rock Slide, so he's praying. Please miss for a draft. No, bro. Now it's gonna be all into for a draft. All them rocks. All right, come on, lock in. Wait. Okay, all right, no flinch. Good. I hate playing those games, but it is what it is. Now what sucks is we don't know the speed tier of Arcadon. So he could be faster Arcadon, he could be slower Arcadon, and we also don't know if he's gonna protect. I kind of want to just Psychic and Dark Pulse into that slot, because what is Arcadon gonna do without Rain? But he could just throw in Pelipper here and Electro Shot as well. This one's a little bit of a harder read. Again, we could just Water Spout for damage, but it's not gonna do too much to Arcadon. You know, I'm just gonna go into both and we'll see what happens. I'm not too worried about it. We have our Trick Room people. Yeah, it's gonna be Pelipper in the back. Hopefully he doesn't have the Fighting Berry. Yeah, Pelipper, that makes sense. So yeah, it's Pelipper, Electro Shot. I could have Helping Handed, but getting some damage on Pelipper isn't too bad either. Helping Hand definitely would have been the best play. This was an obvious read, but I just didn't know if he was gonna make it. Special Defense fail, that's pretty big. Aura Sphere, oh, he doesn't have the Berry. Yeah, he's gone. Unless he's sturdy, he's gone. Oh, okay, so he built for this. Wow, Special Defense. They usually don't do that. All right, so Electro Shot is gonna take out Blastoise, but guess what? Who cares? We're gonna throw in TORKOAL, and actually the main play here would be to throw in TORKOAL, but instead I'm gonna throw in SYLVEON. Wow, Blastoise lived. Blastoise, why did you live, bro? I did not need you to tough that one out. Blastoise has been toughing it out too much lately, but it's not really a bad thing. We could just double double into Pelipper here just to make sure it goes down. I really don't care if our Keldon attacks again. Again, I want to get Sylveon in anyways, and I'm pretty sure he's going to protect. So we're just going to read this. But yeah, I was going to say we're going to throw in Sylveon instead of TORKOAL. That way we could take out Pelipper, and then we could throw in TORKOAL and always have the Sun. But withdrew Pelipper is insane. Okay, so who did he throw in? Because we doubled. Garchomp. Okay, so that's fine. Is it protect? Okay, yeah. All right, so I'm glad we doubled. I get why he wanted to save Pelipper. He knows that we have TORKOAL in the back, obviously, for running Trick Room. So good play by him. The problem is he's going to take a ton of damage with Garchomp, and this is what sucks about not having Sylveon in. I literally would have just hyper voiced and the game would be over. So yeah, Blastoise is living a little too much for my taste. He might throw in Pelipper here. We have 2 turns of Trick Room left, and our Furdraft is full health, so I don't have to make a read. I'm pretty sure he's going to throw in Pelipper on the left slot so the Aura Sphere doesn't kill, but I'm not going to read into it because again, it doesn't matter. Our Furdraft is full health. We could just set up Trick Room again. So yeah, I'm just going to do... Does Dark Pulse KO at this range? It might, honestly. I could just Dark Pulse just to be safe, but I'm just going to Aura Sphere. It's probably going to be Pelipper on the left side. I mean, yeah, I figured, bro. It's Pelipper. Yeah, again, we could have Dark Speared. Again, doesn't matter. We still have a full health for a drop. Oh, okay. That's not too bad. Protects Garchomp. Cool, bro. There's still 1 turn to Trick Room. You're not doing much. Oh, if we Psychic him that left side, oh my gosh, that would have been horrible for him. All right, so Aura Sphere comes out. How much damage does it do to Venusaur? Not much, but who cares? And yeah, he can either sack Garchomp, which he probably is going to do, and he's just going to protect. So he's probably going to sack Garchomp and protect Venusaur, which again is fine. I'm not really threatened by anything. I kind of wish I reset my fake outs so I could do something there. But yeah, we could just take out one of the Mons. He stalled Trick Room simply because I didn't feel like making hard reads, because I don't think he can take out for a drop. Yeah, withdrew Garchomp. Okay, so into who? Who's taking this? What? Did I Dark Pulse or did I Aura Sphere? If I Aura Sphere, that'd be crazy. Whoa, is he not protecting? You gotta be protecting, right? Hopefully he isn't, honestly. That way I could... Oh, he did protect. I was about to say. Okay, yeah, so Dark Pulse comes out. We honestly should have read into this and did Aura Sphere because Aura Sphere killed anyways. Oh, Dark Pulse did anyways. Okay, yeah. All right, so he wasted our Keldon. That's surprising. I thought he was gonna throw in Pelipper. The good news is if he throws in Pelipper, the rain's gonna go out naturally. The even better news is if he throws in Pelipper, we're just gonna throw in TORKOAL on the right side and we're gonna Trick Room. That way Pelipper will probably just miss or Weather Ball into our TORKOAL with a Fire Weather Ball. He could start going for Sleep Powders, which would be annoying, to be honest. Yeah, he could Sleep Powder here, which would be really annoying. But yeah, we're just gonna Trick Room and switch in TORKOAL. That way Pelipper can't really do much. If it's Sleep Powder, it's just based on luck. I'm not gonna play into luck. And I think even without the speed advantage, we could just take advantage of them with TORKOAL, as long as TORKOAL doesn't take too much. Again, Blastoise living with 6% health kind of made this a little bit scarier, because if we had Sylveon in, there's nothing he could do. We would just spam Hyper Voice over and over again. He wouldn't be able to make these switch-ins. Sylveon is just that strong. But yeah, let's see what happens. Sludge Bomb comes out. I figured we get our bear. He got a crit. Wow, I was about to say that did a lot. Hopefully he doesn't hit this Hurricane through the Sun, because it will KO. Okay, he missed. All right, good. Good switch in by us. And Trick Room comes out. Perfect. Yeah, again, we can win Weather Wars whenever we wanted. It was just whenever we felt like it. And now it is just Psychic into here, Weather Ball into here, just in case he has a random... Actually, okay, he might have Wide Guard, so I kind of just want to get rid of him. Yeah, I'm getting rid of him. I don't want to play these games. I think it's going to be Protect. If it's Protect, it wouldn't be Protect if he's going to Wide Guard. This was kind of dumb. I could have just Weather Balled, but it could be Protect and then switch. Yeah, all right, so that's fine. We made that right. No switch. We get Pelipper down here, so that's good. Solar Beam comes out. But yeah, he wants to protect Venusaur at all costs. Obviously, it's his Mega, so we just went into other slots. And the only thing I was worried about was Wide Guard, because now we can just start launching eruptions. So again, good read. Never mind. He has a Citrus Berry. He might live this. He is going to live this probably. Yeah, barely lives. Okay, that's fine. What does he do? Weather Ball? Rain Dance? Why would you have Rain Dance on Pelipper? Okay, I don't care about that, honestly. We could get rid of Pelipper, but I think he's going to switch it. So yeah, I'm actually glad he Rain Danced, because now he probably thinks I'm switching out TORKOAL. I'm eruptioning in the rain. But I actually like that he did that, because now he probably feels safe. He's like, okay, now TORKOAL's got to switch out. Except for the fact that it's still very effective, and I'm still full health. All right, so we eruptioned. We got Pelipper. How much does Psychic do? Psychic comes out. Mega Venusaur is a tanky mon. Lives with 2%. Okay, yeah, we have no special EVs. Does he go for Sleep Powders? Earth Power. Earth Power is not the play. He should have just started spamming Sleep Powder. And yeah, again, we haven't even shown Sylveon yet. Sylveon destroys everybody except for this Venusaur. Once this Venusaur goes down, it's over. And honestly, Sylveon would take care of this Venusaur at this point too. So yeah, battle has ended due to a forfeit. Another game easily won, but we're not even close to losing this game. This is a cool thing. Like, this team feels so dominant on ladder. And the reason for it is because it's not open team sheet, y'all. They don't know what we're trying to do. Why would we have 3 Trick Room sweepers? Everybody has been running 2 supports and 2 sweepers. You are literally going to be the only team in the ladder that has 3 sweepers. And honestly, I have a 4th team that I'll tell you about right now. I'm going to make a video on it later, but there's a 4th team with 4 Trick Room sweepers that replaces Sinistra with Focus Sash Hatterene. So the idea is you fake out with Blastoise, you set up Trick Room with Hatterene, and then you have 4 Trick Room sweepers because your Hatterene isn't built bulky, it's built with special attack and HP. So then you just have another damage getter. Problem with that team is it's a little riskier to get Trick Room off because you can't ignore fake out, obviously, and you can't ignore priority moves. But if you get Trick Room off, bro, oh my gosh, that team is so strong. But yeah, now this team is way safer. I love this team. Honestly, I'm not even reading into his Pokemon, bro. I don't care. If I were to read into his Pokemon, this is a game I'd bring Senesha because he literally cannot hurt us except for dual wing beat. But yeah, again, if you don't want to think, you don't have to think, bro. Core 4 and just win the game. I'll show the win streak just to show you I'm not cutting out any losses or something. So hold on. Yeah, 4-game win streak. I've only played 4 games. He's on an 8-game win streak. Okay, so our first real test. This guy's on an 8-game win streak. Sneasler T-Tar. Okay, so he's setting up the sand. He has Mega T-Tar. Mega T-Tar knockoff does one-shot for a draft, so we do have to fake out that slot, which kind of sucks. If you really wanted to make a hard read here, what you could do is fake out into T-Tar and then Psychic into Sneasler. But a lot of Sneaslers lately, including mine, have been running Focus Sash, so I'm not going to take the chance. I'm just going to fake out T-Tar just to make sure this Trick Room goes up. Once Trick Room goes up, we can handle Sneasler really easily. And I'm guessing it's going to be close combat into Blastoise. It could be close combat into Draft. We want it to be close combat into Draft. If you're playing against my team, you want to get damage on Blastoise, okay? Like, that's one of the main things. The problem with getting just damage on Blastoise is it's not like that one team that was going around. Yeah, okay, so you made the right play. You've seen the video. But it's not just about getting damage on Blastoise anymore because we have so many other Trick Room setters. And he had White Herb. Okay, so we could have knocked him out here. Doesn't matter. Tyranitar can't move, so once we set up Trick Room, we already threatened him now. And now we just threaten both. This is why I like setting up Trick Room is because Psychic into the right slot and Aura Sphere into the left slot is a double KO. Let me check his last Pokemon. Yeah, he has no switch-ins into an Aura Sphere. He has literally 0 switch-ins to an Aura Sphere. The only person is Rotom. Everybody else is super effective except for, I guess, Aerodactyl, but I doubt he brought Aerodactyl. And even if he did, that would suck for him. So yeah, Psychic comes out. It's probably going to be King Gambit in the right slot and protect T-Tar. That'd be kind of bad, but I still am just going to cover my outs. If he does protect T-Tar, then next time we get his Aura Sphere because he doesn't have any good switch-ins. So yeah, I'm guessing, yeah, King Gambit. I figured. I could have read into this, bro. It doesn't really matter. Oh, it's Rotom. Okay, he didn't bring King Gambit into a Trick Room matchup. That's weird. Did he protect? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so that was a good switch by him because now he can switch in Sneasler into this Aura Sphere now that he sees it. I could call this and double into Rotom, which I might do because there's no way he stays in with T-Tar, right? Yeah, I think I'm going to actually make this read. So I'm going to Psychic and I'm going to Dark Pulse into Rotom. Actually, I'm going to Psychic and I'm going to Aura Sphere into Rotom because just in case he switches. But yeah, I think it's going to be Withdraw T-Tar. Yeah, into Sneasler, right? Yeah, into Sneasler. Okay, that was obvious. Yeah, he's a good player, but he's also making the most obvious plays of all time. So yeah, Psychic comes out. Aura Sphere. Okay, wait, hold on. Rotom might live this. If Rotom lives this, that's a little annoying. Let's see. Aura Sphere comes out. He does not. Okay. Yeah, because we would have eaten a Thunderbolt. Again, it wouldn't have mattered. We would have just set up the Sun. I just want T-Tar out here so we can set up the Sun, and then there's nothing you can do about it. And yeah, he's under a lot of threat here. If he throws out T-Tar, he's going to have to protect T-Tar. And if he does, then Sneasler is under a lot of threat. And I know he doesn't have King Gambit because he hasn't thrown it out yet. So Psychic will damage somebody. He's probably going to protect T-Tar again. Again, not reading into it. I don't really care. If he protects T-Tar, we take him out next turn. It's probably going to be protect T-Tar, switch out Sneasler, and then throw... Oh, he didn't switch out Sneasler. Okay, so Sneasler's just going down. And T-Tar... Wait, yeah. Oh, double protect. Okay. He wanted to waste one turn at Trick Room. We haven't even shown SYLVEON and TORKOAL yet, bro. And Draft is at a really good health, so we can set up Trick Room again. T-Tar goes down. Again, we don't know his last Pokemon, so it might be a good switch, but either way, one of these Pokemon's falling over, which means that it's going to be a 2-on-4. And once it's a 2-on-4, there's no way that he can cover for all of our attackers, especially TORKOAL and SYLVEON. I haven't seen anybody that threatens SYLVEON except for Sneasler yet. So withdrew Sneasler. He wants to keep as fast as him on alive. It was King Gambit the whole time? Then why wouldn't you have thrown him in? That makes no sense. That's insane. Okay, so T-Tar in the sand. I don't think he lives in Aura Sphere. It's 4 times effective. So yeah, he just wanted to Mega Evolve, just a Mega Evolve. Psychic comes out. Obviously, it doesn't affect him. And Aura Sphere comes out. Goodbye, T-Tar. It was nice knowing you. All right, so T-Tar goes down. Sneasler comes in. Obviously, King Gambit threatens Farigiraf, but the problem is King Gambit can't do anything into TORKOAL. Neither of them can do anything into TORKOAL, to be honest. So we could... Oh, he forfeited. Yeah, I was going to say, we could protect and just attack into King Gambit and see what happens from there. If we get a free switch into TORKOAL, the game was over. So yeah, 8-game win streak completely dismantled by 2 Pokemon. And again, we knew what he was switching in at all times. I just didn't feel like making the hard reads. And you didn't even have to beat a dude on an 8-game win streak who was obviously dominating the format, bro. I'm telling you, this team is so hard to play into. It has so much coverage. Okay, another hard Trick Room matchup. Okay, actually, no, it's kind of like mine where it has 2 modes. Oh, that's funny, bro. He actually has like 4 Mons. That's funny. He actually is running the same concept. 3 sweepers and then a fast mode with Sneasler Sinister. That's hilarious. The problem is I'm denying his Trick Room once again, like I told y'all. So yeah, Blastoise Sneasler, of course. And then we'll go TORKOAL SYLVEON in the back if he wants to set up Trick Room for us. So yeah, against our Trick Room, you want to leave Blastoise Sneasler and just take out their Trick Room setter if you can. Obviously, Oranguru with a Dark Berry does live. We've seen that already, but most of them don't run a Dark Berry. If anything, they're running Citrus Berry, which they will fall over. And even if he does set up Trick Room, it's fine because we have Trick Room in the back. Plus, Sneasler has Sash, so if they set up Trick Room, we would just go into their attacker. And if the Instruction gets a double KO, that's better for us because then we get to throw in TORKOAL and SYLVEON, who is going to be slower than their Drampa and obviously walls them both. So yeah, we'll be fine. All right, this guy's at 2,000, so another good player. Anybody that's named Trainer always destroys me, so we'll see what we can do. Yeah, Drampa Oranguru. Okay, so it's the same lead as last last time. I guess this is a team that's been going around. Actually, wait, I think this is Aaron's team now that I think about it. It's Instruct Hyper Voice is what he was talking about. But yeah, all I'm gonna do is Dark Pulse into Oranguru and Close Combat into Oranguru. The reason I'm not faking out Oranguru to deny the Trick Room is because Oranguru has something where he cannot be faked out. I think it's Inner Focus. So yeah, he would just go through the fake out and set up Trick Room anyways. I learned that the hard way, unfortunately. Probably gonna be Protect Drampa. I mean, that's the most linear play. If he attacks, I don't really care. Oh, it wasn't Protect Drampa. Okay, so Drampa could have got destroyed on turn 1. That is a very ballsy play. Is it Dark Berry? It might be Dark Berry if it's Aaron's team. It is Dark Berry. Oh my, okay, so from now on, I'm about to just Close Combat into the Drampa when I play this team. I think this is literally just Aaron's team. Earth Power, huh? Interesting. Okay, so he does have an answer into Torkoal. Did he Psychic or did he Trick Room? Because the other one's Psychic. He set up Trick Room. Okay, the good news is Blastoise, I think, will live a double and then KO his Drampa, which sucks for him. And then if that happens and Sneasel is the only one that goes down, he's absolutely screwed. I want Sneasel to go down, so I'm not going to protect him at all because I just want to get in Torkoal. If I get in Torkoal, this is over. Good first turn rid by him. Technically, we're behind, but I think Blastoise lives a double up from this Pokemon. I'm not even kidding. And even if he doesn't, I don't think I care. So yeah, Hyper Voice. No, he does. Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, Blastoise is too beefy. I'm telling you, but that's the problem with Drampa, bro. If I run like Instruct Hyper Voice on Sylveon, everything is dying. Now, the only way we die here is if we get crits, which hopefully we don't, because then we'd actually be in a bad spot. Okay, that would look bad. All right, yeah, we live that. Or Sphere comes out and goodbye Drampa. That's the problem with my Drampa, bro. That's the problem with Drampas. Honestly, that's the problem with Drampas. Is like it just can't do enough damage, even with the 170 special attack because of the normal typing. The problem here is he's gonna go Torkoal, and that's actually a problem because now we're just gonna speed tie, and he's gonna just and if he gets the first eruption off, then we're just screwed, to be honest. But I mean, we gotta play these games. It's unfortunate. Sylveon, he went Sylveon. Okay, that's perfect. That's actually perfect. So yeah, here I think we let Blastoise go down, we protect, and then we get Sylveon next to Torkoal. I doubt he Calm Minds here in front of eruption. That'd be kind of crazy. If he does, then he got it. If he Calm Minds, he wins the game. Sylveon protected. Okay. Wait, does Oranguru go first? So, oh, he's Psychic into Torkoal. Wow, he tried to make a read. That's hilarious. Bro, I didn't want Blast. No, this actually helps him, though. Oh, this is actually so bad. Because now he's gonna get Torkoal next to Sylveon. No, that actually sucks, bro. I should have kept Oranguru on the field. Oh, man, I didn't expect that. Me reading that was actually bad, which is hilarious. Yeah, Torkoal next to Sylveon is the most dominant position you can have. Yeah, there's not much we can do, unfortunately. So, yeah, we're just gonna have to Eruption here and get some damage and hope Sylveon can take us home. That sucks. That honestly sucks. We made such a right read. His Eruption went first. Are we serious? Bro, he won the speed tie, too. He's so lucky. Okay, Torkoal did live with 1 health somehow, which means we can get a Weather Ball off, which is good because we need to do it into Torkoal. If we lose another speed tie, I think we just lose the game. So, yeah, we just need to... Yeah, I think Protect is safe here. I did want to get a Calm Mind off, but it's fine. Okay, we won this speed tie. I wish we won the first one. That would have been way better, but it's fine. Weather Ball comes out. Okay, ton of damage. That's good. Sophia Eruptions, it won't do anything anymore. I should have Calm Minded, honestly, now that I think about it. Heat Wave. Okay. I'm actually glad I didn't Calm Mind. Did he Calm Mind, though? If he Calm Minded, then this could be bad. Okay, he didn't Calm Mind. Good. How many turns did Trick Room left? Oh, the dimensions return to normal? Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy, that Torkoal is screwed. Even after the lucky Eruption going first, that Torkoal is cooked. I think now I can just spam Hyper Voice. If he Calm Minds, I think that's fine. I'm pretty sure it's down Sylveon, so we're just speed tying again. Yo, can the game stop communicating, please? I want to play the game. Thank you. Okay, yeah, all I'm gonna do is Hyper Voice. I think that's fine. If we lose another speed tie, I'm gonna be mad. I guess this game just comes down to speed ties now, because obviously Sylveon is the fastest on the field, even though we're both down speed. So yeah, it just comes down to who goes first each time. If he goes first twice in a row, then I lose, but I'm at more health than him. So if I go first even once, I think I win. He could try and protect Torkoal here. It really doesn't matter. I don't know what he's thinking about, bro. It's just Hyper Voice. That's all we're doing is clicking Hyper Voice. He might be thinking about clicking Calm Mind. If he does, I think I still win. Bro, it just comes down to speed ties. What are we thinking about? Do you think like you outplayed me when you clicked Eruption and I clicked Eruption? It's just 50-50, bro. Coin toss. Yeah, I don't know what he's thinking about so long. Quick attack. Why would you quick attack? What? Oh, he just threw. Why would you quick attack? That's insane. He didn't even want to risk the 50-50. He just did a move that does nothing. I mean, yeah, now the game's over. Well, like, what? Yeah, I don't know what bro was cooking. But yeah, even after a speed tie against basically my own team, because we both had Trick Room and Torkoal and Sylveon, there's just nothing. And yeah, we beat this team twice now. Like this Aaron's team, I'm pretty sure. This Oranguru Instruct team. Simply because Drampa's just not good, bro. If you replace Drampa with Mega Blastoise, that team is so good. Like Oranguru Instruct. The problem with it is you can't stop fake out into other Pokemon. But if you trust Oranguru to get your Trick Room up, then that is a very very good team as well. Like, you could replace Furdraft into Oranguru with this team. It'd be really good. Again, bro, what are we thinking about? Honestly, I should have clicked Calm Mind here just to make sure I win, because if he clicks Calm Mind and he gets it off first again, then I could technically lose. Actually, no. One Calm Mind boost isn't one-shotting, so I would get 2 attacks. Yeah, never mind. We won no matter what. I don't know what he's thinking about. Player's been idle for too long. Okay, so he quit. All right, yeah, we beat another team that was good. He was 2,000 rated, and it was like a hard Trick Room set. We're almost at 2,000 already. We played 6 games, bro. Ooh, and perfect. For our last game of the video, we have another hard Trick Room example, bro. I'm starting Sneasler. Like I said in the intro, bro, hard Trick Room does not work against this team. And honestly, Sneasler just dominates this team with close combat, so this should be really good. I don't know why people are still running these hard Trick Room teams when a team like this exists. You don't have to commit to Trick Room. I swear this team is going to be running ladder for the last 6 days of the format. I wish I found this earlier, bro, but okay, he's on a 4-game win streak, so we'll see. Okay, so Furdraft and Heliolisk. Obviously, we could start off by just one-shotting Heliolisk. I could get rid of Furdraft and stop his Trick Room, but I kind of want Trick Room set up because I didn't bring my own Trick Room setter and I brought TORKOAL. But that means he also brought TORKOAL, so maybe it's a good thing if he doesn't get Trick Room up. Yeah, honestly, I'm just going to double into Furdraft. I honestly don't know what he's here for. I guess it's just to stop Water Spout. Like, I'm not going to click Water Spout into the dude that stops all water moves, brother. I know. Don't worry. I'm a ball knower. Let's see. Yeah, close combat. Okay, so Furdraft is just going to fall over. I don't know what this is. Maybe it's a berry Furdraft? Oh, it's not bear. Oh my god, it's Scissors Berry. Yeah, Furdraft, you will be going down. Thunderbolt into Blastoise is not going to KO. I'm sorry. That's just not happening. Blastoise is too beefy. And Dark Pulse comes out. So yeah, you are not getting Trick Room off, buddy. I am very sorry for you. So now Focus Ass Sneasler is still on the field. Fastest Mon. He has a normal type out here. He's going to have an ice type probably because Crabominable was on his team. And yeah, this is why these hard Trick Room teams... Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, this is just over. I'm just gonna Aura Sphere into here, and I'm gonna close combat into here. Obviously, SYLVEON is faster than Camel, so I really don't care. I just want to get some damage on him. Aura Sphere will KO Heliolisk, unless it's Focus Sash, and if it is, who cares? Again, do not run hard Trick Room teams anymore. There's no point. You could just run a team like this, where, like, you can use Trick Room, but you also don't have to. So it's Mega Camera Up. Okay, so Mega Camera Up Eruption will hurt if he's not damaged, but he did not get Trick Room up, so unfortunate. He also does have Earth Power, so yes, he can threaten TORKOAL, but yeah, close combat comes out. Ton of damage. Bro got down to 11%. That is insane. Thunderbolt. Okay, goodbye, Blastoise. It was nice knowing you. And whatever Mega Camera Up does, it literally doesn't matter. We're just going to throw in SYLVEON, and we have Sash, so we can't go down. It's going to be Earth Power probably, right? Yeah, so Earth Power comes out. We have Sash. It doesn't matter. And yeah, we're just going to go into Heliolisk with Sneasler, and we're just going to click Hyper Voice, and this game is over. So yeah, GG's. It was a fun one. We could even Calm Mind here if we wanted. We are under no threat whatsoever. I don't even care if Heliolisk has Focus Sash and he attacks into SYLVEON. It will do quite literally nothing. But yeah, no, this team has just too many outs, bro. It's insane. Hard Trick Room gets absolutely dismantled by us. Even if we can't KO their Trick Room setter, like you saw with the Oranguru that has Dark Berry, who's just super tanky, we could have honestly just went into their Trick Room sweeper, and it would have been perfectly fine. Like, I left Heliolisk there just to spam Thunderbolts into us, and it doesn't matter. So yeah, Heliolisk protects. Cool for you, bro. You're still going down on Mega Camera Up. I don't really care what your last Pokemon is. Whatever your last Pokemon is, it can't take out TORKOAL and SYLVEON, so that's why I don't care. Hyper Voice comes out. I don't care how tanky you are. You're not living 11% from a Fairy Feather Hyper Voice. Goodbye, buddy. King Gambit. Okay, so this is where I do kind of wish I had Furdraft. The thing is, we have Mystical Fire. Oh my gosh, wait, I could do a crazy play. We could just Hyper Voice though and just get TORKOAL in. I feel like that's safe. He is threatening an Iron Head, but either way, this is safe because we get Fake Out Pressure. Yeah, we could have Mystical Fired. It would have been funny just to see how much damage it does in the sun. But honestly, Hyper Voice is just consistent damage. So yeah, TORKOAL comes out. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Sucker Punch or Protect. Either one, because I'm just threatening, yeah, Sucker Punch. I was threatening too much with the close combat into King Gambit. Yeah, Thunderbolt comes out. Cool, bro. Let's see how much does to SYLVEON. Wow, no Calm Mind boost. Crazy. Hyper Voice comes out. Yeah, it would have been funny to see how much Mystical Fire does. But now this game is just over. We can honestly, yeah, we can honestly just Protect and Weather Ball here and just make sure we win. Yeah, I don't see a problem with this. And if it is a problem, we have Fake Out next turn. Yeah, battle ended due to a forfeit. He was pinned. I'm telling you, bro, you do not need Trick Room. He had the faster Mons by far, and it didn't even matter, other than Sneasler, obviously. But yeah, 7-game win streak. I didn't cut out a single game. Honestly, bro, I feel like I could win 20 games in a row now with this team. This is actually insane. But anyways, y'all, thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and as always, keep battling.